Two BSF jawans have been killed in a terror attack on a BSF convoy this morning. We're also being told that a group of 4 terrorists attacked the convoy, which was on its way to Srinagar from Jammu. 10 jawans have been injured in the shootout. One of the terrorists was also killed and another injured. 2 others are reportedly hiding in a forest nearby. The attack was just 10 kilometers from Udhampur, near the town of Samroli. The encounter is still on and traffic between Udhampur and Chennai has been halted on the national highway. The attack on the BSF convoy close to Udhampur is being viewed very seriously by the security establishment. The attack, which comes just days after Gurdaspur, was flagged immediately by former Chief Minister Umar Abdullah, who tweeted his concern, saying an attack on this stretch of the national highway has occurred after a very long time. Adding it was a worrying development because the area has been militant free. The attack was on National Highway 1A, the lifeline between the valley and the rest of the country. The area, as we said earlier, has been terror free for years. Also, Udhampur is just 10 kilometers away from the location where the BSF convoy was attacked. Houses the headquarters of the Army's Northern Command. Let's get a word from Jitendra Singh, MOS Home, who's with us on the phone line. Mr. Singh, a worrying trend here, an attack on a route which has been terror-free for many years.
Yeah, incidentally, I am at Manipur today. We were traveling, assessing the rescue operation, the relief operation in the flood-hit areas in the contained district of the Myanmar border when this information arrived. Ever since then, we have been in constant touch with the district elections over there, and being an elected representative from Udhampur constituency, I have been in constant touch with the district collector Shahid Iqbal. I have been told that though the BSF jawans attained martyrdom, but the matter of relief is that none of the Amarnath pilgrims was harmed, and that's a matter of great relief. And through your medium, and as an elected representative of the place, I would also like to appeal to all the Amarnath Yatris not to get unduly panicked or intimidated, because the paramilitary forces as well as the district administration is fully geared up to meet any kind of a situation. We have also spoken to the Ministry of Home Affairs functionaries, and they are quite confident that they'll get over it very soon.
Yes, but Mr. Jitendra Singh, we're also being told that the national highway, a huge stretch of the national highway, has been blocked following this attack, which is the route that a lot of these yatris take.
Oh, certainly this happens, in a situation like this. The paramilitary forces, military forces, they try to do the cordon off, and then they try to follow a particular kind of strategy. But we have been assured that they would get over this very soon. And this place of Samroli is not very far from Udhampur, Chennai, just a few kilometers away. And this, as you said, precisely forms a part of the national highway, the route which is taken by the Amarnath pilgrims. But as I said, the matter of relief that none of the pilgrims is harmed. And at the same time, the civilian population is at a very high morale, because they have full trust and faith in the present government led by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. And even in response to the cross-border firing which has been happening quite frequently along this constituency represented by me, people have realized that never before such a befitting response was seen by the Indian side, from the Indian side, which they are now witnessing. And that keeps their morale quite high, and they still feel quite secure.
And Mr. Jitendra Singh, we're talking about a heightened terror perception. One, this attack that took place in Udhampur this morning. Second, security in Delhi is on a high alert. We're being told, following intelligence inputs, that 9 Pakistani terrorists may have sneaked into the national capital ahead of Independence Day. Mr. Singh? Right, we seem to have lost that line with Jitendra Singh, MOS PMO, speaking exclusively to India today, saying that assuring those pilgrims who were taking the Amarnath Yatra that the route will be opened soon. He's saying that for the first time in many years, India has been giving a fitting reply to terrorists across trying to sneak into Indian territory. We're getting in a reaction from Home Minister Rajnath Singh as well. Let's cross live.
एक आतंकवादी ढेर हुआ है और हमारे बीएसएफ और सीआरपीएफ के जवानों ने घेरेबंदी कर ली है।
नहीं, लेकिन कैजुअल्टी ज्यादा भी हो सकती थी। अमरनाथ यात्री का थोड़ी देर पहले बस गुजरा था और लगातार
नहीं, उसको उसके साथ जोड़कर मत देखिए।
Right, Home Minister Rajnath Singh there saying that one militant has been killed, another has been injured. Remember, 2 army jawans were injured in that terror attack this morning. 8 jawans are believed to have been injured as well. Shuja Al-Haq, our correspondent, is with us on the phone line. Shuja, Umar Abdullah also tweeting after this incident saying that this is a worrying trend considering that this stretch of the highway has been terror-free for many years. Shuja, can you hear me? We'll try and reconnect with Shuja Al-Haq. This is the big story. We're tracking heightened terror perception all over the country, particularly after the BSF convoy was attacked this morning. 2 jawans have been killed, 8 have been injured. The terror attack took place in Udhampur, which houses the National Command headquarters. Former Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Umar Abdullah, tweeted his concern, saying it's important to note that this stretch of National Highway has been terror-free for many years. The other big angle to this terror story is that security in Delhi has been heightened following intelligence inputs that as many as 9 Pakistani terrorists may have sneaked into the national capital ahead of Independence Day celebrations. Twin terror threat for India, an attack in Udhampur in Jammu where 2 jawans are killed and 8 injured. Second intelligence input suggests that 8 Pakistani terrorists may have slipped into Indian territory. Let's get a word from Kamaljeet Sandhu, who's with us on the phone line. Kamaljeet, twin terror threats for India, an attack in Udhampur, second heightened security in Delhi after reports that 9 Pakistani terrorists may have slipped into Delhi.
Well, Simi, definitely as far as UFA talks are concerned, there was a positive movement, but every time we've seen that there is a step forward, there are 2 steps backwards with Pakistan. We spoke both to Kiran Rijiju, MOS Home, and obviously Dr. Jitendra Singh, who's from Udhampur. He's the MP, also MOS PMO. Both categorically said that Pakistan will not win in its ill-conceived design. They're saying security being beefed up both at the international border and the LOC. So specifically talking about the incident, Dr. Jitendra Singh also mentioned that Amarnath Yatra is going on. So there is a security alert. Security is going to be beefed up. An appeal being made at this point of time. The security forces are handling the situation. But yes, whatever is happening at the borders in Jammu and Kashmir, a cause of concern. And remember, there has been a tough posturing from the Modi government in the past 1 year. But since the UFA talks, and remember the NSA and BSF Rangers, Pakistan Ranger talks is yet to happen. So there is a spotlight on that. But yes, the government at this point of saying befitting response will be given to both Pakistan and the terrorists.
Absolutely. And Kamalji, the reason why this is a source of worry, of course, because it's led to the national highway being blocked. Second is that this is an area that had been terror-free for close to 10 years.
Well, definitely. So we've seen militancy being in Jammu and Kashmir, and obviously counter-insurgency operations going on for several years. But every time we've seen a forward movement happening as far as Pakistan government is concerned. We've seen Pakistan ISI and obviously the terrorist organization headed by Lashkar-e-Taiba and the other terror groups really foiling this particular attempt by both the countries. And here we've seen not only infiltration bid, ceasefire violations, we've also seen an attack in Gurdaspur and now attack in Udhampur, a clear sign that Pakistan is not very serious about peace talks. This also means this is a big setback as far as Modi government stance is concerned. They're obviously giving tough statements, it's a tough posturing, but on ground, you know, security forces are fighting it out with the militants. Clear attempt on infiltration, ceasefire violation only means, and Sibi, let me tell you, we've been getting very clear response from the international borders as well as intelligence bureau that there are infiltration attempts and the groups of 6 to 7 terrorists, 9 to 10 at times, trying to infiltrate. So obviously they want to foil any bid as far as peace process is concerned.
Kamalji, thanks so much for that update. Stay on with us. It's important to note that this terror attack also comes amidst India and Pakistan scheduled to hold their first National Security Advisor level talks on August 23rd and 24th, where focus will be on ending cross-border terrorism.